What's up, America? Donald Trump needs to hear what America wants. So this is very important. I realize that we've never really solidified what the American people want actually on a video. And so I figured I would go over a list of things that about 85% of Americans want. So whether you're Democrat or Republican, this is pretty much the voice of America. Most other things would be considered fringe compared to what I'm about to tell you. So the first thing that Americans want in government is term limits. 2 terms for senators and congressmen and president only, and term limits for judges. No more lifetime appointments, up to and including the Supreme Court. We don't want you to tell us who's going to be on it. We want to vote for them. This is bullshit. The American people also want lobbying to be illegal. We don't want our politicians swayed by gifts or promises of riches. We want this to be illegal. Lobbying goes against America. The American people also want a secure border. If you're somebody fleeing a repressive country, we want you to come in. But if you're just trying to come up here for economic gain and big caravans, we want you out. And everybody who came in looking for that, we want you deported. But if you came here as a refugee or you came here fleeing some shitty government that's trying to kill you, yes, you can stay here. The American people don't want diversity, equity, and inclusion in anything that they do. They want merit-based shit. The American people don't give a shit about your race or your gender or your sexuality. It's the year 2025. Grow up. They want somebody that's best for the job. We want a strong military, but we don't want it to be used for resource wars. We want our military to protect the United States and protect people who are actually being oppressed. The United States wants a better infrastructure. We want better roads, better buildings. We want high-speed rail linking city to city. And we want a better infrastructure when it comes to our airports, waterways, electric systems, every fucking thing. The people of the United States don't really care about your race anymore. Regardless of what the news says, we'd like you to stop talking about that. Speaking of which, why haven't you declared the Klan a terrorist organization? If you're gay, nobody gives a shit in the United States. It's the year 2025. So nobody's coming to take your gay marriage, and everybody could give a fuck less if you do get married. We just don't want children to go to drag shows, you understand? We're not trying to get rid of drag shows. I mean, fuck, what would the state of Florida be like without drag shows? We just don't want children to be involved, do you understand? That's the reason people are saying shit. The United States doesn't want to go to war with Russia or China or any other fucking country. We're done and sick of that shit. Oh, by the way, we also want decriminalized recreational nationwide. We know that not every state's gonna do it, but you shouldn't go to jail for it. That's fucking stupid. We also want to get rid of private prisons in the United States because that's fucking stupid too. I mean, privatizing jail? What the fuck is wrong with you? Refederalize that or send it to the state level. The American people want benefits like food stamps and housing assistance when they're poor, but they don't want it to go to illegal aliens. So for instance, in some states you won't give benefits to American citizens, but illegal aliens are certainly getting benefits. That needs to stop. People in America are not that psycho when it comes to abortions. They just don't want 9-month abortions. Do you understand? So we understand in cases with the life of the mother is being challenged, we need to have an abortion for that. We just don't want our tax dollars to go to Planned Parenthood and you use that just for birth control. Do you understand? Women and men already make equal pay. Remember that. There's also a law for that. So I just want to throw that out there. We want technological expansion and we want our medicines to get better in America. We want to evolve, meaning we want higher tech things, we want better medicine, and we don't want healthcare costs to be through the roof. Somebody needs to investigate the healthcare industry and get a grip on that shit. Also, we want people to investigate utility companies for gouging its consumers. That's gone on long enough. We all see it and we know what's happening. We want our products to be better. We don't want things that are planned obsolescence to be sold to American citizens. We want our shit to be made right. We want it to be made to last, and we want it to be made here in America. At the same time, I don't really care if a lot of products are made outside of the country as long as you don't fuck over the American worker in doing so. which is why I think we need a Made in America bill passed by Congress or the Senate, saying basically a majority of your fucking products, if you're an American company, needs to be made in America. We don't want you to stop having religion in all schools or government facilities. We want you to allow all religions in government schools or facilities. Do you understand? So people have been trying to suppress Christianity in schools and the government for a long time, but people don't want that. You either have to allow all or allow none. The American people want you to take out cartels and make substances not come across the border. We also want to end the war in Ukraine, the most of us anyway. Basically, every single thing in America, we want to uplift and evolve. And we also want Doge to continue because we want to find out the waste that's been happening and how much money's been stolen from us. And we want it back, some of it anyway. We want stimulus checks, and we don't want those for the highest wage earners, 150 grand or more. We want the middle class and the poor, if you've paid into the tax base, to get that. We want consumer prices to come down across the board. We've been being gouged by corporations. It's time to fix this. Food needs to come down. Price of houses, price of rent, gas prices, they all need to be cut in half. We also want a clean environment, but we're sick of you punishing the citizens for it. The corporations are generally the ones that pollute the most, yet the American citizens are footing the bill. An American citizen's not dumping a 55-gallon drum of toxic waste into a river. Giant companies are. You need to not give them any fucking leeway and leave us alone. We want more national parks, and we don't want to have to pay to get into them. It's our taxpayer dollars. It's also our land. Go fuck yourself. Also, it would be nice to get rid of property taxes because you can never really own your home as long as you're paying property taxes. Same thing with income taxes. It would be nice to get rid of those. And if you have tariffs like you're doing, you shouldn't need this shit. So that's not a full list, but that's a large list of basically what about 85% of America wants and desires. Oh, one last thing. We're sick of being monitored and censored. That's horseshit. We want criminal penalties for people that try to censor other people's free speech. Oh, and 2A is an absolute right and necessity. Yes, that's true. Oh, and can you investigate the court system and the legal system in America? I think it's broken here. See, I think there's a lot of judges that have stock in private prisons, and the more people you arrest, it makes them richer. Don't incentivize that shit.